Hello 10th class students. In the previous video of word processing, I had covered many topics like paragraph, header, footer, styles and template. Okay, so these 5 topics I had covered. Hopefully you must have done all these topics and practiced on your system. Now today in this video tutorial I'll be covering topics like page and section break, character formatting, insert, graphic object, text wrapping, inserting object, inserting shapes, symbols and special characters. Okay, so these topics I'll be covering. Now look at each and every topic very carefully because you need to practice all these topics on your system. Now, firstly, let us start with page and section break. Now, supposing this is the Word document file or Word document where we have this content, textual content. Okay, there are 3 paragraphs here. Okay, now, firstly, the question is what is page and section break? Okay, as the name suggests, page break is basically putting a particular paragraph to the next page, right, in a new page, while section break is putting a particular paragraph in a different section. Okay, so in the same document, the textual content can be categorized in different sections, okay, by using section break. Okay, and different portion of the content of the same page can be put into different pages by using page break. Okay, so we are supposed to use both these things, section break and page break. Now supposing I want this, okay, just hold on, I want this paragraph, okay, or this content in the next section, okay, or in the next paragraph, right? Now look carefully how to do it. Firstly, go to the page layout and you can see the break over here, right? Now if you click here, you will find page break, okay, column break, right? Column break means the paragraph which you have selected will go to the next column, right, or in different column if there are multiple columns in the Word document, right? So these are the two things, page and column, and here you can see the continuous. Okay, Control Z. Okay, mistakenly I had clicked on page break, right? Okay, now suppose I want to section break this particular content. Okay, click. Okay, now you can see this section, okay, which was there or which was in the continuation with this paragraph. Okay, now it has come to a next section, right? Now there are 2 sections of this same paragraph. Okay, previously it was like this, okay, and now it is like this. Okay, so in this way the content of a Word document can be categorized in various sections, okay, by using section break. Now suppose this whole paragraph, I mean from here, starting from here, okay, you can see the cursor position. So starting from here, I want this whole paragraph in the next page. Okay, how it is done? Again, go to page layout and go to the break, and you can see page, click, and you can see in the next page this content is there in the next page. Okay, just hold on, again do it. Okay, I'm just clicking over here. Okay, and break page. Now you can see in the next page, okay, the whole paragraph, okay, from where the cursor was blinking, okay, from that position, that content has been shifted in the next page. Okay, you can see in the next page, it has come in the next page, right? Okay, so now your whole content has been divided in 2 pages. Okay, so this is, okay, let's come back to the previous position. Okay, so it was like this, right? Now you understood, okay, what is a page break and what is the section break. Okay, so any section of the Word document can be shifted to the next section or to the next page, right, by going to the page layout, and in the page layout you will find break option, right? Now let's move on to the character formatting. Okay, what is character formatting? Is all kinds of formatting which are involved with a character, right? It is already present in the home tab. Okay, you can see this section, the font section. Okay, it contains all types of character formatting. Okay, and you have used this character formatting many times. Okay, so whatever character or a set of character, that is the text material, you have to format. Okay, firstly it needs to be selected. Suppose I select this first 2 words, Nerida Wilson. Okay, I want to make it bold, underline, like this. Okay, now suppose, okay, cross means strike through, then there will be a line, okay, between this text. Okay, so this is the strike through. Okay, so all these options are nothing but character formatting. Okay, now this, you can change the font size. Okay, you can increase the font size. Okay, from here you can decrease the font size like this. Okay, here you can change the case. Okay, change case. Okay, you can change in sentence case, in which the first letter, yes, first letter is in capital. Okay, others are in lowercase. Okay, so again let us select it and go to lowercase, it will be converted into lowercase. Okay, uppercase, it will be converted into uppercase again. Okay, so this way you can change the case of the selected content. Okay, similarly this is the text effect. Okay, you can implement a particular text effect, okay, on this. Okay, it is like this. Suppose I have used this text effect. Okay, you can see the effect of the text. Okay, so from here you can change or you can set a particular text effect, okay, on the selected text. I'm coming back. Okay. Similarly, okay, this is the subscript and superscript. Okay, for example, if you like to write a chemical formula like H2O. Okay, how to write H2O? H2O, suppose. Now this 2 has to be made a subscript. How to make it? Select 2 and then go to subscript. Okay, click. Now 2 is appearing as the subscript over here, right? Similarly, if you want to write x cube, let's say, so write x 3. Now make 3 as the superscript. Okay, so this is superscript. Okay, okay, I am again writing something else. Okay, let us write x5. 5. Okay, firstly superscript. Now it is superscript. Okay, and it will look like superscript if we take x as the lowercase, in lowercase. Okay, so you can see, okay, very clearly this is x raised to power 5. Okay, let us increase the size, okay, so that it is visible. Okay, so this is how we can convert a particular letter as the superscript. So 5 is the superscript and here 2 is the subscript. Okay, so these are all character formatting. Okay, now next topic is insert graphic object. Okay, now we can insert any kind of image or clip art, okay, into our Word document. Okay, suppose I want here I want here an image or a clip art, right? Now how to insert a graphic object? Okay, obviously it will be there in the insert, so go to insert and you can either insert any picture or any clip art. Okay, suppose we want to insert a clip art, click on the clip art. Okay, wait a little and you can see at the right hand side a small window and we can search the type of clip art we want to include, right? Suppose I want animal, any animal. Okay, media type is, it could be anybody, and now you can see there are so many types of animals over here. Okay, suppose I want to include, okay, this, so double click, okay, and it will be inserted automatically. Okay, now let us scale it down. Okay, and it is now looking like this. Okay, so similarly you can insert any other kind of image also. Okay, now suppose let us insert an image from the file. Okay, this was the clip art. Now let us insert an image. Now go to insert and go to picture, this time picture, and select any picture you want from your hard drive. Okay, now let me insert a picture, sample picture. Okay, suppose I want to insert this. Okay, now insert. Now you can see, okay, we have inserted this picture. Okay, it is too large. Okay, so let us scale it down. Okay, this is how you can scale down the picture. Okay, so this is the picture. Okay, so both the things we can insert, either picture or the clip art. Okay, so this is how we can insert any graphical object. Okay, now let's move on to the text wrapping. Okay, sometimes what happens is we want the text around a picture in a particular way, right, in a particular way. Okay, so it can be done using text wrapping. Okay, means text wrapping around a particular picture. Okay, so now let us have one picture only. Okay, so now one picture let us remove. Okay, so select it and delete, and picture has been deleted now. Okay, so now I want to use text wrapping around this picture. Okay, so select this picture and you can see here there is a different set of tools. Okay, in the format. Okay, it comes when the picture is selected. Okay, suppose I don't select the picture. Okay, now picture is not selected, so the set of tools, okay, that was associated with this picture, now it is not appearing. The moment you select the picture, okay, a different set of tools will be coming. You can see here, okay, in the format group. Okay, now here you will find wrap text. Okay, click over here and it will throw different wrapping style. Okay, Now you can see this is in line with text, square. Okay, square, right? Means spherically all the text will be wrapped around the picture like this. Okay, tight, like this. Okay, tight. Okay, so in this square, okay, this line, okay, this coming over here. Okay, so square, tight, through, top and bottom. Okay, means no text will be appearing at the right hand side or at the left hand side. Okay, it will either be at the top or at the bottom. Okay, now behind the text, now picture is behind the text. Okay, in front of the text. Okay, now picture is appearing upon the text. Okay, in front of the text means text is hiding behind this picture. Okay, now suppose let us have the tight text wrap. Okay, so that all the text material comes around the picture like this. Okay, so this was text wrapping. Okay, so text wrapping is always done with the picture or with the clip art. Means how the text material will appear or will be it will be seen around the picture or around the clip art. Okay, so it was all about text wrapping. Now next topic is inserting object. Okay, what is object? Object means we can insert any other kind of object apart from image. Okay, like suppose we want to insert a graph or a chart which you have made in the spreadsheet, or you want to insert a table containing some data, okay, which you have created in the spreadsheet or MS Excel. Okay, or any image which you have created in the Photoshop, or any image which you have created in CorelDRAW. Okay, so any object you create in any other software, okay, you can include those kind of objects using insert object. Now let us insert any object. How to insert the object? Go to insert and you can see over here object. Okay, insert object. Okay, see clearly object. Okay, click over here and select the object. Now you can see, okay, these kind of objects are there, right? Now you can use any kind of object. Okay, now suppose I want to have an Excel worksheet having some data, right? Now let us include or insert this Microsoft Excel worksheet. Okay, now you can see, okay, an Excel worksheet has opened over here. Now you can fill the data in the worksheet. Suppose data is like this: name, class, section. Okay, and fill some name. So 10, class 12, section A. Now Jigyasa, any name, class 11, section C, or Mukti, okay, any name, class 10, B, like this. Okay, like Divya, okay, class again 12, section A, like this. Okay, you can see, let me just scroll down. Okay, so this object, okay, we can have, right? Now we don't need these columns, so let us hide these columns. Okay, right click, okay, hide these columns. Okay, double click, and this kind of data can be inserted using Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so any kind of object can be inserted in a Word document. Any kind of object created in any software. Okay, so it is there in insert, and at the right hand side, extreme right, okay, you will find the object option, okay, which includes so many types of objects like this. Again, I am explaining. Okay, you can see there are objects of type Adobe Photoshop, bitmap image, Corel Draw, Corel Photo Paint, okay, Flash document, Microsoft equation, Excel worksheet, okay, Excel graph chart, PowerPoint, even a slide can also be created and inserted. Okay, so this is how we can insert object. Okay. Finally, let us learn how to insert shapes, symbols, and special characters. Okay, very easy. Simply go to insert, and you will find, you can see over here in the illustration. Okay, we have already inserted clip art and picture. You will find shapes over here, smart art, chart also. Okay, so these kind of things can be inserted, and at the extreme right you can insert symbols also, symbols and equations. Okay, so let us insert a particular shape. Okay, there are so many types of shapes. Okay, you can see. Okay, suppose I want to insert this shape. Okay, this shape. Okay, you can see we have inserted this shape. Okay, you can scale it down or scale it up. Okay, depends on the requirement, right? So this is how we can insert a particular shape, okay, from here. Okay, similarly, if we need to insert a particular symbol, okay, sometimes we need to insert a particular symbol. Now over here, okay, suppose we want to insert symbol. Go to symbol. Now more symbols. Now these are the symbols, special characters. Okay, they are the special characters which you can insert symbol, and you can change the type of symbols you want from changing or by changing the font. Okay, so there are different fonts. Devanagari font, okay, and mathematical operator, Devanagari, like this. Okay, so these are just the Devanagari script. Similarly, currency symbol. Okay, you can see the rupees symbol. Okay, so double click or simply select and insert, and this is how you can insert the symbols. Okay, I had clicked 2 times, so 2 times it has been inserted. Okay, now just change the font size. Okay, go to home and change the font size. You can see very clearly. Okay, so this kind of symbols can be inserted. Okay, and we can also insert special characters. Okay, so if we need to insert a special character, okay, then it is also there. We go to insert, and there are special character in the symbol itself. Okay, more symbol, you can see special characters. Okay, so they are the special characters. Suppose I want to include or to insert this copyright symbol. Okay, you can see the copyright. Okay, so this is the special character. Okay, these are the particular symbols. Okay, so that's all. Okay, we have covered almost all the topics in the MS Word. Now students, you are supposed to create at least 2 Word document. One is a newsletter and second is your resume, right? So prepare these 2 things, take the printout and insert these 2 printouts in a folder with your name, roll number and class. That's all.